Big time
That's the
hit,
game.
and that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here
it's
comes
gonna
the
be a run.
go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh,
a
my
three-run
goodness.
homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Knox Redskins Baseball Club hosts cross-county foe, the Oregon Davis Bobcats. This is Indiana High School baseball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, our sports analyst, it's Kevin Hannon. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome you to Redskin Baseball Field in Knox, Indiana, 46534. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our third spring broadcast already of the 2026 season, we have talked with both head coaches of the Knox Redskins, Dustin Waters and John Danford of the Oregon Davis Bobcats on the Saturday Sports Line. When we look at the Redskins, head coach Dustin Waters and his team started their season against Couts and fell 11-3 on April 6th. They then traveled to Washington Township and won 8-0. They then traveled to Winamac and lost 10-0 as the Redskins come into this matchup at 1-2 on the season and have yet to play a conference opponent. When it comes to hitting, Donovan Wittis leads this team with a .500 batting average. Right behind him is Aiden Schieber, hitting right at a .333, and then rounding out the top three is Justin Downs, averaging a .250 at the plate. As a whole, these Redskins have a .210 batting average with an on-base percentage of .347. They have 17 hits, 11 runs, and 8 RBIs through the first 3 contests. Looking at the pitching for the Redskins, they have used 5 different arms through the 19.1 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 5.79. They have allowed 28 hits, 21 runs, and have struck out their opponents 21 times. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, we are honored to have sports analyst Kevin Hannon on the call. Welcome back, Coach.
Hey, thanks. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
Glad the rain's moved through, and I think we're going to play some baseball here in a little bit.
Yeah, the rain kind of pushed our start time back a half hour. That's why we're just now going live instead of 4 Central, so we're so glad you stuck with us. But, Coach, we're glad to have you back for a new season. Talked about the Redskins a little bit. It's been touch and go right now, just trying to get ready, get into the season, so to speak.
Yeah, I was out here for their first game against Couts, and they had their chances. Couts might be the best team they're going to see all year, and they were right there. They tied it up in about the 5th inning and had their chances. They had runners on base, just couldn't get that hit, and Couts got away from them a little bit in the late innings, but that was a competitive game.
Yeah, let's talk about your thoughts on what you've what the quick. I know it's not much, but the quick rundown. What are your thoughts for the Redskins season this year?
I think I know just a little bit. I've talked to Coach Waters and some of the other coaches. They're confident. They got a lot of returners. Obviously, that starts with Miles McLaughlin and Kane Weber. They've been through this thing for 4 years now, and Kane's one of the few guys out here. Xavier Boyd as well. I don't want to miss him. Those guys have been through the wars. Xavier and Kane both saw a lot of these things as freshmen, so now it's their turn to, do some things, and they have a chance to compete in the conference, and I think the outlook's bright for them.
Well, we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Head coach John Danford enters his first season as the man in charge. The Bobcats have had a tough start thus far. still searching for their first win of the year. They started their year falling to Caston at home 17-3. They then lost to the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays 8-2, then again to them 13-2 last week. In a doubleheader on Saturday, the Bobcats fell to North Miami in Game 1, 12-2, and Game 2, 27-6. As the Bobcats come into this matchup at 0-5 on the year and 0-5 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Brady Danford leads this team with a .375 batting average up to this point. Right behind him is Rylan McIntosh hitting right at .308, and then rounding out the top three is Baze Swanson averaging .182 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .156 batting average and an on-base percentage of .300. They have 14 hits, 13 runs, and 6 runs batted in up to this point. And then looking at the pitching for the Bobcats, they have used 7 different arms through the 24 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 15.17, something I'm sure Coach Danford wants to bring down dramatically. They have allowed 48 hits, 69 runs, and have struck out their opponents 22 times. Thoughts on the rough start for the Cats?
And we saw them last year in the sectional, and they were struggling at that point. They struggled last year to field the team. So I guess you can look at it as, they've already played 3-4 games this year, or 5 games, I think you said. So they played 5 games, and it's still April 13th. So that's good. Use 7 different pitchers, so that can be looked as a bright spot too. They got guys that can throw on the mound, and as they play games, they'll get better. And if they can get kids to stick with it, the future hopefully is bright up there.
Well, we are expecting a great afternoon of IHSAA baseball action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, Taste the Feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report, as we will be back to hear from John Danford of the Bobcats and Dustin Waters of the Redskins. That's after this next break in the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winnemac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Redskins, Dustin Waters. Coach, a little rain today, pushed the start time back, but you see a cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Bobcats. They're struggling right now, still searching for their first win. What do the Redskins need to do today?
We've got a long couple of weeks ahead of us, so I think, starting off this next 2-week stretch with a win and kind of getting our footing back after last Thursday is kind of a big deal for us. We've just got to go do what we do and play baseball, and should be okay.
Yeah, who you got on the mound today?
We're going to start Oakley, junior, normally our shortstop. He threw well against Winnemac. We just didn't play defense behind him. So maybe a little bit of a confidence boost to get back on home turf and have our defense play behind him and, let him know that our system works.
Yeah, with the field being a little wet, what's kind of the message right now to the guys in terms of attacking?
On the offensive side, put balls in play, right? Make it difficult. It was real windy this morning. I think it's going to be fine this afternoon. But, on the defensive side, take care of the baseball. Get a good firm grip on it. We'll make sure we've got dry baseballs going in and out. So we shouldn't be afraid of too much. But make the easy throw. Don't try to do too much because the ball is going to get wet.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with Oregon Davis boys baseball head coach. It is John Danford. Coach, tough start to the season right now, but you take on the Knox Redskins, a cross-county foe. What has to happen today for the Bobcats to get on the right track?
I think errors. We just need to eliminate the errors. So.
Yeah, and it definitely seems like you guys are allowing a lot of runs right now, and you definitely want to defensively probably tighten things up. With the field being wet right now, what's the message to the guys to kind of be prepared for a different type of ball field?
Just stay focused. Field conditions don't really change much for us. So.
Yeah, talk about swinging the bats. I'm sure you guys want to get the ball in play, get on base, and be aggressive. What's the message right now when you guys are on offense?
Just hits. Be selective and go to it. Do your job.
All right, Coach, I appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School baseball action, what are your Surf Internet keys to the game as an Oregon Davis Bobcat, Coach?
I really think the keys to the game tonight are the same for both teams. Both teams coming off a couple losses early. Jump out on top. Try to jump out early. The team that does that, I think, is going to be successful today.
All right, that is our Surf Internet keys of the game. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
More people are switching to Surf Internet because they've had enough with slow speeds, rising bills, and internet that struggles when everyone is online. Here's what your neighbors Anita and Anthony had to say after they switched.
Great value, awesome speeds, and zero issues.
We should have switched sooner.
Switching is easy. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, with free installation, all-in pricing, and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Redskins in the field to start today, we will see Keegan Everidge in left field. Brady Ford is in center field. Greg Cannon is in right field. The infield shows Connor Leinhardt at third, Justin Downs at second, Dallas Fletcher at first, Xavier Boyd will be the shortstop. Donovan Wittes behind home plate is the catcher, and Oakley Carbine gets the call to start on the mound in this one for the Redskins. For the Bobcats, their batting order shows the right fielder Rylan McIntosh leading off, then center fielder Baze Swanson, pitcher Brady Danford, and then the catcher Nathan Cook is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be third baseman Colton Wilson, then shortstop Hudson Danford, left fielder John Norum bats seventh, first baseman Andrew Soroki is at the 8th slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see second baseman Harlan McCallum. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for the first pitch. Don't go anywhere.
The team at LAP Waste is ready to serve you. Here's Honey Lamer.
Yes, we are so blessed at LAP Waste. We have been able to expand our staffing, and we have some amazing drivers, office help. We are just absolutely blessed in the group that we currently have.
Kirby Anderson, how does someone reach out to LAP to become a customer?
It's real simple. They can either email lapwaste@yahoo.com, and then we will get in contact with them, or they can call the office at 574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment. for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Knox, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 3 of our 2026 spring sports season to see the Knox Redskins host the Oregon Davis Bobcats. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know our umpires for this evening are Jeremy Belko and Edward French Sr. With us tonight, we're honored to have former longtime area baseball head coach Kevin Hannon on the call to decipher the play in which we will describe for you. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana high school baseball from Knox, Indiana. It's a cross-county battle between the Oregon Davis Bobcats and the Knox Redskins, but rain came down, pushed the start time back, and we were kind of looking at the field, Coach. You even kind of wonder, is it playable in some parts of the infield?
Around first base, looks like it's a little wet, a little soft. They've been out there working, and right now the coaches and umpires are doing some final prep to get the mound. The mound and home plate will be fine. It's probably going to be soft over by first base, but just as long as it's safe for the kids to play, nobody gets hurt, we should be good.
The Culver Cavaliers were scheduled to play Winnemac tonight. That game has been postponed, so must have came down hard there for their game. I know that's a pretty good matchup there for the Hoosier North Athletic Conference.
Yeah, and I guess depending on where you are and what your field conditions are, Knox has always been blessed here with the field's always been a little soft. It's pretty sand-based, so we can take a rain like that, whereas you get it in fields that are a different dirt consistency, clay, that kind of stuff. Any kind of rain is going to wash you out for the night.
Well, we had a chance to talk with John Danford a week or so ago on the Saturday Sports Line, and this is his first year as the head coach. And when you come in as a first-year head coach, I know you'll have to rewind back in time for your first year, maybe at South Central or maybe at Knox. Talk about when you're a head coach for your first year, what you kind of want to implement and maybe learn yourself.
Well, you want to start teaching the things you believe in. Like, what do you believe in the game of baseball? Are you going to prioritize because at a 2A, 1A school, you've got to prioritize something. You can't say you're going to have a loaded pitching staff and good hitters up and down the lineup because it's just not realistic. It's not going to happen. So say you want to prioritize defense. You try to build that mindset with the kids that defense wins and defense is important, and then you approach each practice with that in mind.
And it's interesting, if you're the Knox Redskins, this is Coach Waters' third year now already. It's kind of hard to believe time's flown. And I've talked with other area coaches. Of course, it might be a different sport, but from what other coaches have told me, they say about year 3 is when you kind of get things going in the direction you want.
Yeah, I think so. And like I mentioned earlier, he's got a good core group of 3 seniors that have played for a lot. And I know there's probably more that I don't have a roster in front of me. There's more than that. I know Aiden Schieber's been playing. I believe he's a senior. But you got that core group, and then you hopefully in that group between McLaughlin and Xavier Boyd and Kane Weber and Aiden, you hope that there is leadership there, and they're showing the freshmen what it takes to be a Knox Redskin baseball player.
Yeah, while Greg Cannon is in right field, you mentioned this is his first official start.
Yeah, Gage is I know a lot of these kids here, as I'm the elementary PE teacher here at Knox, so I've had all of them at one time or the other. And Gage was always a kid in love with baseball. Travel baseball was his life. He was out here when he was little on the practice field with us, and he would always send me videos from his Little League games, and I would put them on our Redskin baseball Twitter back when I was computer literate and a little bit younger, and but it was kind of fun. And now I'm glad I get to be here tonight to see his first varsity start as a Redskin.
Batting for him in the four-hole is Kane Weber, designated hitter, and we've talked about it before. Kane Weber, he's a good baseball player and has been for several years, and he can get contact.
He is. He's always had that potential. He was I had him as a freshman. He played a lot, played some third base, played catcher, and I see now he's probably playing other positions too, but he's always had a good bat, and a good kid. He's a good leader out here for him, and you saw that on the football field as well in the fall and on the basketball court in the winter.
You switch over to Oregon Davis. It's good to see Brady Danford back on this team. I know he took a year off last year, so baseball is, from what I've been told, is his main sport.
Yeah, he was as a freshman. He pitched against us back when I was coaching. This was always the season opener for both teams. And he pitched, I believe we were up there, and he pitched, and he had a good, you could tell he was going to have a good career.
Yeah, his dad, John Danford, the head coach, and you got to feel good for him being able to coach his son. I'm sure that's an interesting scenario. Do you ever coach any of your family members?
No, I have not.
So that's kind of probably a little interesting scenario there. I know also the oldest son is one of the assistant coaches on this squad as well. So it's a family affair for the Danfords.
Well, and I just remember as a kid, playing all my sports. My dad was a farmer. He never coached anything, but I just remember how we'd go round and round and round when we got home or the next day about the game that we had the night before. I can't even imagine being with my dad on the field at the same time. So probably kind of glad that never happened.
Well, they're still working on the infield right now, trying to get what do they call it? Fresh dirt or what?
Yeah, they're trying to mix in some oil dry substance is what it's most comparable to. But it'll make at least the top layer. It'll make it solid so that the kids can get traction.
And I don't think either team has really been able to warm up quite yet.
No, I doubt if they'll take an infield. You don't want the kids out there on the infield right now. You just want to let it dry a little bit. And the kids are warmed up. They've played catch and stretch. So I think it'll be one of those when we're ready to play ball, you'll see Knox hit the field as the home team.
The Bobcats will be in white pants, black jerseys, and red trim. The Redskins are in all gray with red trim, and they're standing there waiting to take the field. It looks like head coach Dustin Waters is making his way to the press box, and just an interesting afternoon of weather because of what's going on right now. The rain came down and gray skies. It caused the infield to get extremely wet, and that's what they're doing now is drying the field, drying the dirt on the infield, trying to get things ready for this ball game to see if they can actually play. And we found out they will play this game. Coach Waters came over, and what did he say to you?
They were making sure that the announcer and the scoreboard operator were up here ready to roll. So,
well, here she comes right now. She's ready to go. What's
Shout
your name?
out to Javelin Norum.
Javelin Norum. PA announcer and scoreboard operator here this afternoon.
Manager extraordinaire here at Knox.
So they are meeting with both head coaches and the umpires at home plate, probably exchanging lineups and getting ready for the game. We see the Bobcats. They will be up first to bat, and if you're them, you're going to want to try to get things going, like you said, early, because we went over their scores their first 5 games. It's been hard for them to get runs across. Getting on base and being aggressive is what they want to do early, I assume.
Yeah, and here early on, you heard Coach Waters mention it. You want to put the ball in play. You got a wet field, wet dirt, grass is wet, the baseball will be wet to start out with, and kids don't have a lot of experience throwing a wet baseball, and it makes it a little tricky.
Well, we'll go ahead and take a quick break and let them finalize things at home plate. We'll be back for our first pitch momentarily, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
More people are switching to Surf Internet because they've had enough with slow speeds, rising bills, and internet that struggles when everyone is online. Here's what your neighbors Anita and Anthony had to say after they switched.
Great value, awesome speeds, and zero issues.
We should have switched sooner.
Switching is easy. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, with free installation, all-in pricing, and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Contractor?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
I'm looking for a good contractor. I could use a deck put on the back of my house.
We aren't contractors, but we do offer a great contractor's insurance program with all the coverages a contractor needs.
Well, would you consider putting one of those walk-in tubs in my bathroom for me?
Phone us today in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Back in Knox, Indiana, to see the Knox Redskins host their cross-county rival, the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Mitch Columbi along with Kevin Hannon. We are going to see this game get underway. We just had the national anthem, as today's first pitch will be brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We remind you every morning to join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with KVB News news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. On the mound today, we talked about it a little earlier. Getting the call for the Knox Redskins is Oakley Carbine, and then behind home plate catching for him is Donovan Wittes. A good crew there. You got to know each other pretty well when you're throwing at him.
Oh, absolutely. And, Donovan is, as a sophomore, he was at lacrosse last year. So he's new to the Redskin program this year. So I'm sure they've been together all winter, I'm sure. So it's nothing to... It's not that make or break kind of a thing.
And up to bat first for the Oregon Davis Bobcats, we'll see Rylan McIntosh, the right fielder. On deck will be Baze Swanson, and in the hole is Brady Danford pitching in the bottom half. Game 3, our first baseball broadcast, but our third broadcast of the spring sports season. We saw the Knox Lady Redskins take on the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays in the cross-county battle last Monday and Wednesday. Now here we are the following Monday, seeing our first baseball broadcast with Kevin Hannon. We're glad you're back this year, Coach.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's I always look forward to these. It makes me get out to see baseball games.
Well, the right-handed hitter, Rylan McIntosh, will step into the box for his first plate appearance of the afternoon. And pitching to him, like we said, Oakley Carbine. This is what Coach Waters said he was going to go with today. He's got a good pitching staff. We've talked about Xavier Boyd in the past, and when you get several arms like that, that's great, especially in the pitch count era.
Yeah, and Oakley, he had a good season last year pitching. This year, he stepped up another notch as he's a year older and pitching more games, and he's a talented kid and he's got a good live arm. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares today.
Our Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack first pitch is on the way from Oakley Carbine. Inside, gets past Wittes.
And before I forget, all the pregame show, I've been talking about the Redskins seniors and the culture and what they've done. I've completely spaced out on the left fielder, Keegan Everidge, so he's right in there with Kane and Xavier. Played for me as a freshman, so sorry, Keegan. And shout out to Bo Radke for a beautiful first pitch.
He did a great job.
Would have been better if he could have thrown it in the strike zone, but Coach Bo's not getting any younger.
He's just glad to get it across the plate.
Exactly, and not fall down on the mound.
The second pitch went over the head of Wittes for a 2-0 count. The next one finds the zone. So a 2-1 count here from...
And we've got...
equipment
chest
error.
Protector malfunction.
So Wittes is getting that looked at. And after that second pitch from Carbine, he kind of looked at his hands. It might have slipped out of the moisture from the baseball.
Yeah, looks like he blew his straps in the back, so he probably didn't have. Heck, this might be the first game he's caught all year, so might be he hadn't worn that set of gear yet. Looks pretty clean.
And I know we've seen in the past Kane Weber as the catcher before as well.
Yeah, Kane caught, I know, in their opener against Couts. Yeah, and in the past, Justin Downs has caught, so they're that's another thing that's important in baseball. You don't always have that one kid that can catch all 28 games, so important to have a little bit of depth back there.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the first. Cross-county battle between the Knox Redskins and the Oregon Davis Bobcats. The 2-2 at the head. And ducking out of the way is McIntosh. He did not want any part of that.
No, but he would be on first base if he did.
Yeah. Maybe with a...
that one might have got him in the head, though, so I don't blame him for ducking.
The full count, swing and a miss. And strike 3, McIntosh wanted it, and he was a little behind.
Yeah, just a little. Fastball wasn't exactly where Carbine wanted it. It was up in the strike zone, but McIntosh couldn't resist.
Here comes Baze Swanson, the right-handed hitter, center fielder, to face Carbine first time today. As Carbine will deliver. Swing and a miss. Carbine dialing in here. You kind of see that. It takes the first couple few pitches to kind of get going.
It does.
The 0-1. Little grounder in the infield, right back to Carbine. Throws over to first for out number 2. And that right there is what Chris McGowan likes. You know, just get it into the strike zone, let it get into play. Let's not waste pitches here.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 pitches to McIntosh, you get a strikeout. You'd much rather have 2 pitches, get a ground out, move on to the next one. So that allows you to pitch deeper into the games.
Here comes Brady Danford. Been a while since we've seen him. Steps into the box. First pitch up top, good eye from Danford, and we've talked about him before. Baseball, he's just a really good all-around athlete, but he loves baseball. 1-0 from Carbine. Inside and low. And just an aggressive athlete. He was that way on the basketball court. Someone you can rely on. 2-0. Popped up out of play, foul ball.
Yeah, so far Oakley Carbine's just coming at him with fastballs. We haven't seen him change speeds yet to this point.
Sun is now shining in Knox, where just an hour ago it was cloudy, rainy, and some lightning. But we play. 2-1. Swung on and deep hit back to left field. It's going to be a home run.
Wow, that ball really carried when it got up in the air. It didn't sound like it was solid contact off the bat, but boy, he hit it very well.
So Brady Danford will bring the first run across himself. A big-time home run, and the dugout will empty and welcome him home 1-0, and he found the pitch he wanted from Carbine, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, just a fastball, a little up in the strike zone, and he didn't miss it. There's no doubter.
You saw the left fielder, Keegan Everidge, trying to track it down, and I kind of thought he was just going to go over and catch that ball. You're right, it carried.
Yeah, he took off and went back to his left there hard at the beginning, and then I think he took about 5 steps and realized that he wasn't catching that one.
A calm day, no wind, so that was a legit just strength home run right there by Brady Danford. Now we see Nathan Cook, the cleanup hitter, takes the first pitch inside, dipping out of the way. .0 from Carbine, finds the outside corner.
And, you know, we talked in the pregame about, you know, the teams wanting to jump out on top, and that was exactly what OD was looking for.
1-1. Ooh.
There's a good curveball.
Finds the zone, and it stalled Cook just enough and drops right into the zone for a 1-2 count, and Carbine's dialing in here after giving up that home run.
It's amazing when you throw all fastballs, give up a home run, how quick you go to your curveball.
Grounder to second, picked up, thrown to first. They will get the third out, but 1 run crosses on a, let's see, 1 hit, 1 run, and no errors.
1 hit, 1 run, nobody left, 1 error.
Taking a break, coming back, bottom of the first on the way. We'll see how the Redskins respond after this.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Shell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Back here in Knox, Indiana, Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. 1-0, the Bobcats get on the board first. We go to the bottom of one. Well, that's exactly what you said the Bobcats needed to do, is get out early, and they did.
They did. They struck first on the scoreboard, and now I think Knox is looking to at least match that one and make it right back even.
1, 2, and 3 hitters. We'll start with Brady Fort, then Xavier Boyd and Donovan Wittes. Fort, the center fielder, he comes in today, a 143 average. Has 1 hit on the season through the first 3 games. 2 RBIs as well. The leadoff man, on-base percentage, 143. So Fort will step in, the right-handed hitter, to face Brady Danford. Gets the start today in this one. And after that home run, I assume he's probably feeling pretty good about himself.
It wouldn't surprise me if the first pitch is might get away from the catcher here. A little too much adrenaline going up there.
First offering from Danford.
Nope.
Fouled off out of play. Fort had it, but just
threw strike fastball right down the pipe. So I was wrong for the first time this year.
Well, you don't know yet. He could have still got past him.
It could have. Oh, that's right back at us.
And it's popped up out of play, so a quick 0-2 count here to Brady Fort. Brady to Brady. That one's up top. Good eye there from Fort. Danford, the right-handed pitcher. Deals. Cut on. High fly ball into foul territory. Trying to track it down was the right fielder for the Bobcats, Rylan McIntosh, but he didn't get there in time, so it'll keep Fort alive. Danford kicks and deals. Outside. Good job by Nathan Cook to stay in front of it, not allowing it to get past. Just some good practice to have, especially when you've got guys on base.
Yeah, you like to see the catchers that work no matter what.
And it's going to be a base hit back to center field for Brady Fort. He'll get on base and help his on-base percentage there. So now he's at first, and this will bring up Xavier Boyd, the shortstop.
See right here, Xavier Boyd's a little patient at bat here and maybe give Ford an opportunity to steal a base.
Boyd, the left-handed hitter, to face the right-handed pitcher. First time today at the plate. A 200 batting average for Boyd. 273 on-base percentage. He swings and misses the first opportunity for the 0-1. Danford throws over to first. Sliding in safe is Fort, keeping an eye on the runner. Throws again to first. Fort safe. That's Andrew Soroki, the first baseman. Next pitch just misses up top for a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Throws over to first again.
A little closer that time.
You know the Redskins want to be aggressive here with their leadoff man on base.
Yeah, you expect them to be in motion here on the next few pitches.
And this pitch finds the outside corner on Boyd, evening it up at 2-2.
So now they just need Boyd to put the ball in play. A strikeout right here wouldn't be the best thing.
He does strike him out as Boyd swings and misses, so that is out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. 1-0. The Bobcats lead. Brady Ford on first for the Redskins, and now we will see Donovan Wittes, the catcher, step in, the right-handed hitter. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. The thing I like about Danford is he's on his own time.
He is. He's getting the ball. He's quick on the mound, getting it, throwing strikes. So he's challenging the hitters right off the bat.
This one inside and dipping out of the way is Wittes for an even 1-1 here. Next pitch is up top, 2-1. Checks first again on Ford.
That's why I like that major league rule. You know, I didn't think I would like it right away where the pitcher can only throw over 2 times.
2 times.
I like that. You get to the point sometimes that pitcher thinks too much about going over there.
Next pitch is a strike by Danford. 2-2 the count. I mean, also got to be careful because you never know. A wild throw could get past the first baseman.
Yeah, you get too worried about him, and you just give him bases if you start doing that, like right here.
Next pitch in the dirt. Bounces, deflected, off of Nathan Cook, the catcher, and that allows Fort to get to 2.
Wild pitch. Now we got a guy. You got a guy on second, and you didn't make him put the ball in play to get him there.
So the tying run on second, it's Brady Fort with Donovan Wittes in the box. Full count, 1 out here, bottom of the first. Big pitch here from Danford. The 3-2. And it will be low, walking Donovan Wittes. So now 2 on, 1 in scoring position here.
Big spot here for Kane Weber in the game.
The designated hitter. Right-handed. First pitch from Danford. Strike called. A 1 from Danford. Inside, ball 1. Score update from another area game going on in softball. The North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays leading the Oregon Davis Lady Cats 8-0 in that cross-county battle. Jumping out early are the Lady Jays. Back in our game, the 1-1 finds the zone. Strike 2. Danford deals. Inside, gets past Cook. That's going to allow the runners to advance. So now both runners in scoring position.
Now it makes this at bat for Danford. This is a big out for him right here.
Do you put that down as an error?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, it's a wild pitch.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why in the lore of baseball, wild pitches and pass balls are not counted as team errors.
Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So these Redskins are making Danford really throw a lot of pitches here. The next offering. Got him swinging and missing and going down, striking out is Kane Weber in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, just got him up out of the zone. Ball that wasn't a strike, but those pitches up there at the eyes, your eyes are up there for a reason. They look good, but you can't hit them.
So now the left-handed hitter Dallas Fletcher, first baseman, steps in to face Danford for the first time today.
Yeah, huge at bat here for the freshman. Get them back out on the field with a lead.
He'll pop it high back to left field. Oh, missing it. And that is an error, allowing both runners to cross. And standing in at 2 is Dallas Fletcher. It was a good read there by the left fielder, John Norm, but he couldn't quite track it down, Coach.
Yeah, he was there. Wasn't real confident in just making the play, but goes as an error, so no RBIs for Fletcher.
Connor Leinhart, the third baseman, steps in. The number 6 hitter, right-handed swinger, swings and misses the first option from Danford. And if you're the Bobcats, that one stings.
Yeah, that's a rough way to. You were almost out of the inning and still going with a runner in scoring position. So,
but Danford will get out ahead here against Leinhart. The next offering was outside, called strike in that corner, and now he's ahead 0-2. He deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3 and out number 3. But 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 error in the bottom of the first. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the second on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this spring season. We go to the top of the second, 2-1. The Redskins are able to bring 2 runs across on that error, Coach, but they take the lead.
Yeah, it was important for them, no matter how they did it, was, OD got out early, got up on him. They got those 2, that 1 back plus 1. So, see, now it's be nice for Oakley Carbine to have a shutdown inning here and get them back in there, get them back up to bat.
So Carbine steps back onto the mound. First up, it looks like we will see, let's see, is it the 5, 6, and 7 hitters?
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Colton Wilson, Hudson Danford, and John Norm.
Started with rain, pushing our start time back, but now the sun is out. Warming up here in Knox, Indiana right now. It is 76 degrees.
Yeah, Mr. Neil Minix, the famed athletic director here at Knox, ordered beautiful weather for this ball game tonight.
The Bobcats an opportunity to respond here. Boy, that error kind of really stings if you're Bobcat Nation right now.
It does. All errors sting a little bit, but especially with runners on base and 2 outs, that's hard to pitch. And, And it's tough on the pitcher, too. The kid's doing a nice job out there. He ended up striking out the side, but you get a fly ball to the left. You should be in the dugout with a 1-0 lead, and you're coming back up trailing by 1.
So Colton Wilson, the right-handed hitter, will step into the box to face Oakley Carbine for his first plate appearance of the afternoon. And other than that home run that he gave away in the top of the first, he pitched a good half inning.
Oh, he did.
First pitch offered to Wilson is a called strike on the outer portion of the plate.
Yep. What Oakley needs to do now is just go out there and make them put the baseball in play. Throw the ball over the plate, and like Coach Waters would say, let your defense work. They're out there for a reason.
Next pitch outside evens it up at 1-1.
And that's in the few times I've talked to Coach Waters here in the last couple weeks. He's mentioned that defensively their outfield is super. And he felt their infield defense was much improved as well. So as a pitcher, boy, I would love pitching if you knew you had a good defense behind you.
Next pitch, swung on, out of play, foul. 1-2 the count now. Wilson, a 100 average. This is his 13th appearance of the season. He has 1 hit on the year. An on-base percentage of 167. Swings at 1 high, and he will go down, striking out. Got him to chase.
Yeah, just a high fastball out of the zone, and got help from the batter.
Now we will see the number 6 hitter, Hudson Danford, shortstop, step in for his first appearance this afternoon, the right-handed hitter. And right to work is Oakley Carbine. Swung on. Out of play, foul ball, 0-1 count.
Okay, can I go on my old man rant right now, Mitch? I'm seeing a trend in the more games I go to nowadays with, I don't know when the OD team color is turned to navy blue, but you get kids coming up there and batting in their summer ball helmets, and I get it, those things are expensive, but
you want the
you
color.
You don't see guys bringing their own helmet to football games.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So just it's tacky in my opinion. You look down there and see them in their summer ball stuff. So
he will get a base hit though and get to first. Hudson Danford.
Well, if it's good for a hit, then he should wear it all the time, I guess, right?
It's his lucky helmet, Coach.
Must be.
It's a good cut back to right field, and it drops in front of the right fielder, so now he's on base, and this brings up John Norum, the left fielder, right-handed hitter. Carbine will throw over to first, sliding in safe is Danford. Checks the runner. He'll deal his first pitch to Norum, and it was a ball. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
I was going to say it's 0-2, so he called the first
0-2.
pitch a strike.
Oh, it was a strike. So 0-2 the count. Ahead is Carbine. Low and outside. One-two from Carbine. Norum swings and misses, strike three, and he will go down for out number 2. And now this brings up the first baseman, Andrew Soroki. Top of the second here, 2-1. The Redskins lead the Bobcats in this cross-county battle. Checks the runner at 1. Sliding in safe is Danford. Carbine to deal. Low, ball called. Swung on and missed the next option. Evens up at 1-1 here. He deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Right now it's kind of a weird game. Not a lot going on. Getting runners on base, but the runners aren't moving. So not being real aggressive on the base pass for either team so far. And maybe it's due to the sloppy conditions over there at first base.
Chopper short in the infield to third. Throw over to first. Overthrown. It'll be an error here. And advancing to 3 from first is Hudson Danford. So Andrew Soroki reaches first on error.
I have it as a base hit.
Okay.
I have it as a base hit, and then the error would have allowed Danford to go to third. So a hit and an error. I'm not sure a good throw would have got him right there.
Because it was so short in the infield. The number 9 hitter, Harlan McCallum, the second baseman, steps in, swings at the first offered pitch, and it's fouled off out of play, 0-1 count. With 1 out, the tying run on third, 90 feet away. Hudson Danford, they're trying to bring him home to tie this thing up here in the top of the second. Runners in the corners. Next pitch, and he didn't want it, McCallum, but he swung anyway. He knew it immediately.
Yeah, ball was up and in, and just one of those that was tempting and ended up being a little too aggressive.
Still searching for his first hit of the season, McCallum, in his 8th appearance at the plate this season. Next pitch is outside, and in that time frame, the runner at 1, Andrew Soroki, goes ahead and takes 2. So now both runners in scoring position to go ahead run at second. 1-2 from Carbine. And that one got away from him. He tried the breaking ball, and it just didn't go where he wanted it.
Probably lucky right there. That one didn't go back to the backstop. Right here's where you got 9-hole hitter. You don't want to mess around. Just set up and throw a fastball.
And that one just misses the outside corner. So now a full count here. Harlan McCallum being patient now after the first 2 swings. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And out number 3. As that is the top of the second.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left.
Taking a break, coming back. Bottom of the second on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Back here at Knox High School, the Knox Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats 2-1. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon. We also have Athletic Director here at Knox Community School Corporation, Neil Minix. How's the spring going?
Like
You're tired.
Rain and having to wait till last minute to, call games. It worked out tonight. We played the girls right now are playing South Central, and then the boys over here with Oregon Davis. Luckily, they're close enough and on the same time zone where we were able to get this in. I was a little nervous myself on the ride over here, thinking I was going to have to tell them to, send them back on their way. But, just kudos to John Tao and our baseball coaches for keeping the facilities and Richie over at the softball the way they do, and it worked out for us.
Yeah, we've talked about this with you before, Neil. The spring is a hectic one for athletic directors. You're flying all over the place.
It's a crapshoot, that's for sure.
Well, we start the bottom of the second with the 7, 8, 9 hitters. We'll see Justin Downs up to bat first, the right-handed swinger. Justin's a good kid.
Yes, yeah, real good kid. I had him in 3rd grade, actually, and a few other grades for computers, and actually 8th grade weight class. So I've had him quite a bit, but, yeah, good kid, real good kid.
He'll swing on the second option. It's a foul tip, makes it 0-2 count here, Coach.
Only thing bad, he's
1-1.
1-1.
He's a Carolina fan, so we won't
He's
hold that against him.
Downs?
Yeah, for basketball, yep.
The Tar Heel fan.
Yes, he is.
From Indiana.
Yep.
The next pitch, what was that one called?
That was a strike. You couldn't tell it because the catcher couldn't catch it, but it was a strike. It's a pretty good curveball that kind of fooled the catcher.
Next pitch up top. So now a 2-2 count?
2-2.
Did you play baseball, Neil?
Nope, just football in high school.
I didn't play baseball either. Breaking ball, swung on, chopper foul down the left field line. I like watching baseball, though. I'm a Cubs fan.
Yeah, same.
So when do you watch baseball?
Me?
As if you watch the Cubs. It was.
Oh, yeah.
Watched them win yesterday, Kevin.
Next pitch fouled off out of play. Well, they won yesterday.
They did.
You didn't see that, Coach?
They did. I know they overcame a 5-0 second inning deficit. So
the 2-2 in the dirt. It'll be a full count. How your Mets doing?
They're not any good either. 7-9, about the same record as the Cubs, close to it.
It's early for everyone.
It is.
So the full count from Danford. 2 downs in the dirt, and that will be a walk. So Downs will get on base. This will bring up the pitcher, Oakley Carbine.
Let's see if Coach Waters gets a little more aggressive here on the base paths. Tries to get things moving. Like I mentioned, it's a weird game right now. It just seems slow, and everybody's just slogging through it.
The rain and everything, it's just kind of interesting day.
It is. It doesn't seem to be a lot of enthusiasm. And
it is Monday.
It is. It feels like a Monday out here on the field.
The first pitch to Oakley Carbine is inside for a ball 1. So 1 on, no outs. Bottom of the second. Next pitch finds the zone from Danford, evens it up at 1-1. Carbine. Next pitch finds the zone again. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Taking 2 is Downs, and he will get in there, standing in easily. But going down, striking out is Oakley Carbine.
I like that because even though you made an out at the plate, you didn't put the ball in play. You got a runner moving. You made Oregon Davis attempt a defensive play, so it was good. Look to see more of that as we go along today.
Keegan Everidge, he'll step in, the number 9 hitter. Takes the first pitch, a called strike. He is a 167 average. It's his 8th appearance at the plate this season. He has 1 hit, no RBIs. And with Downs in scoring position here, an opportunity for him. Swings and misses the next pitch. 0-2. And Everidge is one of those guys who's just an all-around athlete.
He is, and last game here, he threw a guy out from left field that was one of the better plays I'd seen in a while. I thought he didn't have a chance when he threw it, not going to lie, and he threw a laser beam to the plate and perfect throw and catch.
It was incredible, all on the fly from left, moving to his left even. It was impressive.
Yes, I think it was their leadoff hitter on third base tagging up too, and he still got him.
He fouls the next one off out of play. It keeps it 0-2. And Danford right to work. Checks downs at 2 many times. Now he deal. This one's popped up high out of play by Everidge. So he stays alive. But when you get down in the count 0-2 at anything close, you got to swing at it really, Coach.
Yeah, you do. You don't want to go down looking.
Danford to deal. Breaking ball, stalled him, got him in the zone, and that is a strikeout for out number 1. Out number 2, thank you. As Carbine went down striking out as well. So now we go back to the top of the batting order and see Brady Fort for his second appearance.
Big at bat here to try to knock in that. Those 2 out RBIs are huge. They're game breakers.
Swings on the breaking ball, diving forward is Danford,
play.
Throws over to first. They'll get the third out. So Danford shows off as his athleticism. It's always great to talk to you, Neil.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming, Mitch. We always appreciate it, and just happy we get the game in today.
Oh, yeah, me too. All right, that is Athletic Director Neil Minix. We appreciate him. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the third on the way. I had 2 hits on 1 error. Or no, that was the last half inning. What'd you have in this half?
I had no hits, 1 runner left on, no runs scored, and a great defensive play by Brady Danford on the mound.
Taking a quick break. We'll come back. Don't go anywhere. Top of the third is on the way.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Ag Service place? I'm needing something done on my tractor.
Oh, no, sir. I'm sorry. This is First Choice Insurance.
Well, can you fix my tractor, too?
We insure all types and sizes of farms. We represent many companies who offer all the coverages a farmer may need.
Well, we might need to talk. I had a little issue with the tractor. Might need some coverage.
Phone us in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. Top of the third we go. 2-1, the Knox Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats, and like we were talking with Coach a minute ago, it feels like a Monday. You can tell the energy it's not very it's not high. It's not an all-time high energy right now.
No, exactly. And I'm going to go back to that play that Brady Danford just made. That was a ground ball to the pitcher's, to the left side of the pitcher's mound. And if it goes through, that run might score. Who knows what could happen, but you don't see a pitcher very often full-scale dive and knock down a ground ball. So kudos for him. That was a great effort play, just a great athletic play.
So to start the third, we go to the top of the batting order for the second time around for the Bobcats. It's Rylan McIntosh. He'll take the first pitch, a called strike.
Yeah, he struck out back in the first inning.
A right-handed hitter facing Oakley Carbine. He deals, and this one finds the zone inside part of the plate. So he starts outside, works inside, just different placement here. Next pitch, grounded to short in the grass of the infield. What a throw by the shortstop, Xavier Boyd, right over to first for out number 1.
Yeah, good play. We haven't seen a lot of. Have we seen I don't think we've seen a ground ball get to the dirt yet here. That's how thick the grass is here, and also how shows you how soft things are tonight after the rain.
So now we see Baze Swanson for his second time today. Foul tip hits the fence.
I didn't duck.
I know.
And that one was right at me. I would have made that play.
Swanson, a 182 hitter. This is his 14th appearance of the season, second today. Fouls this one off out of play. For an 0-2 count. Carbine kicks and deals. Oh, foul tip. Just nicked the bat, keeping him alive inside at the hands. Next pitch.
Yep.
Called strike, outside corner up top, and that will be out number 2. So here comes Brady Danford in his first plate appearance. He had that huge home run back to left field, Coach.
Yeah, he hit the ball well. Got, worked the count a little bit, got in a 2-1 count, hitter's count, and just got the pitch he wanted.
So Carbine trying to be much more careful, I assume, on this one.
Ooh,
but
he
here's
hits
a
that one
deep
well as well.
Hit back to left field. It will be at the fence, over the head of the left fielder. And digging in for 2, sliding in. He's safe. Brady Danford. They almost had him tagged.
They did. He was kind of almost caught there. He didn't run real hard down to first base. I think he thought it was gone. Ball hits the base of the wall, and then he rounds first, and then he has to turn it on. But Knox had a good relay throw right there. Almost got him at second.
So he will get a double on that play.
Yep. Good start offensively for Brady.
So the tying run in scoring position at 2. We now see Nathan Cook for his second appearance.
Yeah, he grounded out to second in the first inning.
Carbine deals, popped up high in foul territory. It'll be tracked down by the third baseman, Connor Leinhart, for out number 3.
So no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on.
We'll take a break and come back. Moving along quickly here, bottom of the third on the way. You're listening to WKVI Sports.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
2-1 here in Knox as the Redskins lead the Oregon-Davis Bobcats in a Stark County battle. Mitch Columbi along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. We're so glad you've joined us. Well, you saw Brady Danford get on base. You thought maybe that'd be the start of something.
Yeah, just had 2 outs. It's hard to get something started with 2 outs. You need to usually have multiple things happen to get that run home, and just weren't able to do it.
For the Redskins, we will see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, starting with Xavier Boyd for his second appearance today.
Yeah, and Xavier struck out back in the first inning.
A 200 average. Boyd has 2 hits on the season, an on-base percentage of .273. And as a head coach, I mean, what kind of on-base percentage do you really kind of want your guys at?
Oh, the better players in the area, they're going to be around 500. Mm-hmm. So half the time they're going to be on base. And that really is in today's baseball. It's the most. I'm still a batting average guy, but ultimately, how many you want at the top of your lineup. You want guys that get on base, and it doesn't matter how. So on base percentage is pretty important, especially for guys in the 1 and 2 holes.
Danford deals his first pitch to Boyd. It fouls off out of play. And right to work. The 0-1. Breaking ball just misses up top. Evens up at 1-1. Swings on this one. He gets contact. It will drop. A little duck snort there in front of the left fielder. Shortstop Hudson Danford tried to track it down.
Just call it a triangle ball right there between third base, shortstop, and the left field. And I mean, would have been a great play for any of those three young men to make, but just you couldn't walk out there and place it in a better spot. So a base hit.
So a base hit for Xavier Boyd. And this will bring up number 20 for the Knox Redskins, Donovan Wittes.
Yeah, Donovan's walked and scored back in the first inning.
Danford deals. Outside. Next one misses as well. Another score update. The North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays add 2 more runs at the end of the second on the Lady Cats. It's 10-0 now. So the Jays really pouncing on the Cats. Outside gets past Cook. This will allow Xavier to get to 2. So now he's in scoring position.
Be interesting to see right here if Wittes is given the take sign or if Coach Waters lets him hit here. I would say he has the take sign with nobody out.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Nice pitch
by Danford. Stalled Wittes.
And a good take by Wittes. That ball's right on the inside corner, got in on his hands, and there was no way he was going to hit that ball even if he did swing.
And Wittes comes in today leading the team in batting average with 500.
Yeah, I know he had a couple hits against Couts, so he saw some good pitchers there. And no, he comes here with a lot of experience as a starter at Tri-Township last year.
And this will be a hit by pitch. And taking his base is Donovan Wittes. It just got away there from Danford.
Kane.
So now we see Kane Weber, the designated hitter, step into the box for a second time today. Right-handed hitter. 2-on-1 in scoring position. The first offered pitch from Danford is a ball.
I like this. He was showing bunt right there. Nobody out, 2 guys on base. Put the ball in play here and make Oregon Davis make a defensive play. So I like the option here.
Bunt shown. Lays it down. It's popped up high behind the catcher. It'll be a foul. Evens up at 1. And 1.
Lucky right there. That ball was fouled about 20 feet back of the catcher, but the catcher didn't know where it was. So Kane gets new life here. See if he gets the bunt sign again.
Danford. Bunt laid down right to Danford. No one was covering first, so he had nowhere to go, Coach.
Yeah, and see, that's exactly why you want to put the ball in play there. So I love the call by Coach Waters. I love the execution by Kane. You make Oregon Davis make a defensive play, and they just mental mistake right there. They didn't have anybody cover first. So that goes as a sack bunt for Weber, a fielder's choice, so it doesn't end up as a base hit.
So the bases are juiced here with no outs.
Big spot for the freshman here, Dallas Fletcher.
Fletcher, the left-handed hitter, takes the first one, called strike.
And he reached on the error to the left field back in the first inning that led to their 2 Redskin runs.
And this will be a wild pitch that gets past the catcher, and it allows the runner at 3 to get home, Xavier Boyd, and the Redskins will widen their lead now 3-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, you see Danford here taking his hat off on the mound. This is a pretty critical spot in this game where it's 3-1, and if anything more, this is when a point at which the game could change and it could really get away from you fast.
Grounder just past Danford, snagged by the second baseman, throws over to first. They get the out, but it will allow another runner to cross.
Yeah, so it's an RBI ground out for Dallas.
And they also had a pinch runner there, number 35, on base, Ethan Linham.
Okay, so he was a courtesy runner for the catcher, Wittes.
That's who that was. And then the runner at 2 now advances to 3. So the second run crosses here in this half inning. The first pitch offered to Connor Leinhardt, the third baseman, is inside, ball called.
So we got one out runner at third.
Swing and a miss by Leinhardt.
Big spot here from Connor here with less than 2 outs. Get that run home from third.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Lionheart struck out back in the first inning.
1-2 from Danford. He's attacking Leinhardt right now. Foul tip hits the fence. Next pitch from Danford. 1-2. Finds the zone. The breaking ball stalled him, and that will be the next out. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Nasty curveball right there. So kind of froze Leinhardt there in the batter's box. So big pitch. Now this turns into a huge batter for the pitcher. See if he can get this out of here. They're still within striking distance.
Justin Downs steps in, takes the first pitch outside up top, ball called. The score is 4-1 here. The Redskins get 2 more runs in this bottom of the 3rd. And another one is on third right now with 2 outs. Downs, the 1-0. Foul tip evens it up. Downs with that bright pink bat. Real men wear pink. The next pitch.
It is bright.
Grounder to third, throws over to first, not in time, and that allows Kane Weber to bring another run across here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's now 5-1.
And young man at third, that goes down as an error. He got to him, knocked it out of his glove, picked it back up, and just throw was late.
So now the number 8 hitter, Oakley Carbine, steps in. There goes to take 2, Justin Downs. The deep hit back to left field in foul territory and out of play. Could not catch up to it. It just was too far left. That was John Norum trying to track it down and left.
Yeah, he had a long way to go. There's a lot of foul territory here in this park, so
it is.
It is a long way.
0-2 count after the foul tip. with 2 outs here to Oakley Carbine from Danford. Up top, breaking ball didn't break enough, but they gave the sign for Downs to take 2.
It's Downs' second stolen base of the day, so he's walked, reached on an error, and two for 2 steals. So he's been active on the base paths.
Danford inside and ducking out of the way was Carbine. Could have wore that one.
He easily could have wore that one. A curveball, he'd be
a little softer.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're looking for, especially when you're in a 2-strike count.
Pops the 2-2 out of play. 3 runs cross here for the Redskins. This is a really good half inning for them. And Danford has thrown a lot of pitches.
Yeah, and all of this has been done with just 1 hit. So, again, that goes back to what both coaches said in the pregame. You know, you put the ball in play and good things happen. Usually.
The 2-2 from Danford. Finds the zone. And he goes down looking. Oakley Carbine for out number 3. But 3 runs cross.
3 runs on 1 hit, 1 Oregon Davis error.
Take a break, come back. Top of the 4th is up next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
5-1's the score as the Knox Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats here on WKVI. Mitch Columbia along with Kevin Hannon, and that turned out to be a great inning for the Redskins.
Yeah, big inning. Again, putting the ball in play, getting some runs across. They were aggressive on the base paths, and just nice to give Oakley Carbine a little bit of few extra runs to work with. Make him maybe relax out there.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments through baseball and softball season. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. We thank our IHSAA officials because you make it all possible. We go to the top of the 4th. We will see the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Bobcats, starting with Colton Wilson.
Yeah, Colton struck out back in the 2nd inning tonight, leading off the 2nd inning.
Carbine still on the mound. Really done a good job today.
He has, and through 3 innings, he's only thrown 45 pitches, so...
right where you want to be.
Yeah, he's perfect. You can get 15 pitches an inning, you're gonna help your coach out a lot during the season.
Wilson, a 100 average coming into this afternoon. A right-handed hitter to face Carbine yet again. April 13th, 2026. Where's time gone? Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just give it a few years, young man. They move faster as you get older.
Not much fun, really. Outside, strike 2. This is my 4th year broadcast. I'm a senior now, Coach.
You are. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah, I'm doing it. You know, I knew this is what I wanted to do when I was 4 years old.
Good for you.
Something about it. I don't know why. No idea why. Probably because I was an only child. I like to talk.
Yeah, had to talk to somebody. You probably could do color and play-by-play at the same time.
If you weren't here, I'd have to.
Exactly. I'm sure you've done it before.
Going down swinging is Colton Wilson. It's not as fun, though. For out number 1, we now see Hudson Danford for a second time.
Yeah, he singled back in the second.
Low and inside for ball 1. Right to work, Carbine. Swing and a miss. Very aggressive stance from Danford. He is at the plate.
He is right on that chuck line, as close as he can get.
Can that throw the pitcher off a little bit?
A little bit. But it used to be, you get an experienced pitcher that has pretty good control, and he'd knock him off real quick.
Yeah.
Knock him off the inside, get him to back up.
Back up a little bit. So a 2-2 count from Carbine to Danford. He deals. Up top, a great eye from Hudson Danford. He's got a little bit of athleticism, and you can tell the way
he's played baseball before. He's got a little swagger about him.
The full count. He will end up walking the very patient Hudson Danford, and he'll get on base yet again today.
When I say he's got a little bit of swagger about him, you can just tell the way he gets into the box. You can tell the way he gets right up on the plate, because kids that are new to the game, they want to be as far away from the ball as possible. So when you get right up there, you can play the game a little bit.
So now we see John Norum for his second time today. Takes the first pitch for a ball.
And Norum struck out back in the second.
Carbine. Outside. The 2-0. And this one misses as well. So now Carbine behind the count here. John's being very patient here.
Yes, he is. The pitches aren't missing by very much here.
And Norm comes in today, a 125 average. And that one finds the zone. 3-1 now from Carbine to Norum. Five to 1, the Redskins lead the Bobcats here in the top of the fourth with one out. Carbine to deal. Good cut right to second. They're going to turn for the double play. And they will get it and get out of the inning. What a play there. It started with the second baseman, Justin Downs, throwing over to the shortstop who comes over, Xavier Boyden, and he slings it to first to Dallas Fletcher for the double play.
Pitcher's best friend, 4.63, so no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for the Bobcats.
Taking a break, the bottom of the fourth on the way, the Redskins lead 5-1. Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and one truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all. 5-1, the Knox Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Score update from North Judson as the end of the third saw Judson put 4 more runs across against the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. They lead 14-0. A tough situation there for the Lady Cats, but in our game, the Redskins are handling the Bobcats so far, Coach.
Yeah, they just big third inning for the Redskins. It was a 2-1 game, and Redskins were able to scratch out 3 more to extend it a little bit, and I'm sure they're looking to, as you get closer to the 5th, in a non-conference game, you're always looking to, the fewer innings you can play, the better. So I'm sure the Redskins are looking to put some more on the board here.
So we will start with the number 9 hitter, Keegan Everidge, for his second appearance today. Then we'll go back to the top and see the first and second hitters.
Yeah, Everidge struck out back in the second. So.
Brady Danford's still on the mound, and he has pitched a lot today. The Redskins have been patient.
Yeah, that was his 70th pitch here to start the 4th inning. So he's a little above where you'd like to see a kid here in the middle of April, but
the first 2 are balls. And right to work, Danford. Low, ball 3.
I can tell you this is not what you want to do here. Start out 3-0 to the 9-hole hitter with the top of the Redskins lineup coming up.
He will throw 4 straight balls. And taking his base is Everidge. And he's been taking, like you said, he's been taking the hat off. And I don't know if you saw this, the catcher, Nathan Cook, threw it back to him and he caught it with his hat.
So now we'll see if the freshman here, Brady Fort, hitting second in the inning, see if he's a little patient as well.
Everidge, the steal sign, he will slide in safe at 2. So Keegan Everidge now in scoring position for the Redskins, being aggressive here on the base paths.
Yeah, and another ball. That's 5 straight balls here, and Fort's ahead in the count 1-0.
The 1-0. Low and outside. And Danford wants to have a chat with Cook here. Redskins were able to get 3 runs across in the bottom of the 3rd, and now here we are in the bottom of the 4th. And like Coach said, they want to try to get this game over early. They'll see if they can get some more runs across here.
Yeah, and with Everidge at the 9-hole, he's probably the best athlete that Knox has on the field. So no surprise there. First pitch, he was still in second.
He throws over to 2, but sliding in safe is Everidge.
He's the best athlete that's here tonight, I should say.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked about that one.
McLaughlin?
Yeah.
I noticed he wasn't starting tonight.
Yeah, he's illness.
We'll hope for a speedy recovery for Miles.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now, your Redskins are taking care of business. Finds the zone on the next pitch to Brady Fort.
And Fort is 1 for 2 with a run scored on the day.
Outside, he will walk Brady Fort. So now Brady Danford is really having some issues right now.
Yeah, he's setting himself up a really hard inning with the quality of hitters coming up here with Boyd, Wittes, and Weber.
And the score updates keep coming in between the Lady Jays and the Lady Cats. It's now 18-0, Coach. It's getting away from the Lady Cats right now.
Those are tough. Those are tough because it's, you think it sounds easy for both teams, but it's a tough situation to be in.
Bunt laid down by Xavier Boyd. Danford will throw over to first. He'll get the out, but it advances both runners to 2 and 3. So Ford on second and Everidge on third. 5-1, the Redskins lead with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Again, that's twice Coach Waters has called the bunt with 2 guys on, and they've executed both plays. So that's Good execution by the Redskins. Big RBI spot here for the 3-hole hitter. Donovan Wittes up, 1 out, runner on second and third.
Wittes will step in. Low and in the dirt from Danford. Good snag by Cook, because if that gets past him, they're in trouble. Next pitch from Danford. Good cut back to short. Danford has it, but he was too deep into the infield. Yeah. No way he could have got that.
Yeah,
one.
Fielded the ball, and then he just lost his footing, slid down. But way to get there he saved a run by getting to the ball. So that goes as a base hit for Wittes.
And he'll bring a run across, or a run will cross, I should say.
Yeah, that's an RBI.
So an RBI single for Wittes, bringing Everidge home. It's now 6-1. And he will have a pinch runner, or you call it a courtesy runner?
Yeah, courtesy runner here. The pitcher and the catcher, you don't have to use a sub for them, so they call it the courtesy runner. And the same person can do it throughout the game. So that's Ethan Lynham.
And he has the steal sign. He'll take 2. The Cats will let it go as it's a ball in the dirt to Kane Weber, the designated hitter. So now both runners in scoring position. The Redskins lead 6-1 here. Good cut right to third. Gets through the legs, but picked up by Danford. And that allows a runner to cross. Brady Fort. So now it's 7-1, Coach.
So that goes as an E5. So there's no RBI for Weber, but good at bat because he moved the runner up and he put the ball in play.
So now we will see Dallas Fletcher for his third time today?
Yeah, his third at bat. He RBI ground out and then reached on an error. His first at bat.
The left-handed hitter. Kane Weber gets the sign to steal. He'll take 2, standing in. So 2 runs cross here in the bottom of the fourth for the Redskins. They are taking command and control in this ball game. Danford deals low and in the dirt. Next pitch, breaking ball, finds the zone. One, two. Ooh. In at the jersey and slipping out of the way. Is Dallas Fletcher. He could have wore that one.
He could have.
2-2. Good cut. Grounded to second. Oh, under the glove. He couldn't get it. And it allows a run to cross.
So that goes as an error on the second baseman. And it is an RBI because the run would have scored even on the ground out. But I was kind of chuckling there. The runner at third, and that's Kane Weber got hit by a sniper as he's rounding third, so he kind of.
Oh, he run into the third baseman?
No, he. We say sniper when a kid trips over the base.
Oh, okay.
You assume that.
I see. And here comes head coach John Danford to have a word with Brady on the mound. The infield will come in and have a chat. Will his day come to an end here? It does look like it will. He will hand off to Rylan McIntosh, the right fielder. We'll see where everyone gets replaced here. So here in the bottom of the fourth, we will have a pitching change. It looks like they will move the second baseman, Harlan McCallum, to right field. They'll bring the shortstop, Hudson Danford, to 2. And Brady will then go to short.
Yeah.
And the final in the other game we've been keeping our eye on, the North Judson St. Pierre Lady Blue Jays will beat the Oregon Davis Lady Cats 18-0 in 5. early night for them, and the Redskins are hoping it's an early night for them in this one. Leading 7-1, they bring in Rylan McIntosh. This is McIntosh's 4th appearance this season. He has allowed 11 hits through the first 5 games, the first 3 appearances coming into this evening. He's allowed 20 runs, he's walked 5 batters, and he has 3 strikeouts. But now it is 8-1 here in the bottom of the 4th, as that is the third run crosses. The Redskins were able to get 3 runs to cross in the bottom of the 3rd. They get 3 runs to cross here in the bottom of the 4th. So things really opening up for them.
Yeah, and that was just a matter of, Danford went. He's in his 4th inning of work, ended up going 3 1/3. But threw a lot of pitches. Knox had some good at-bats on him. He didn't throw the ball terribly today. He actually threw the ball pretty well. And it's a different game without the error that led to 2 runs back in the opening inning, and
getting the sign to take 2 was a courtesy runner, Aiden Schieber.
He would be a pinch runner.
Well, I'm gonna get this down 1 year, Coach. So it's a courtesy runner for the pitcher or the catcher.
And then everybody else is a sub, a pinch runner.
Swing and a miss. And there goes Schieber to take 2. So now 2 runners in scoring position here. And I believe that's still Kane Weber at 3, isn't it?
Yes, and it's an 0-2 count here on Connor Lionart.
McIntosh deals, swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch, got Lionheart swinging for out number 2. And now we'll see Justin Downs for the 3rd time today.
Yeah, he's reached on an error, walked 2 for 2 stolen bases, so pretty productive day for Justin Downs.
McIntosh right to work, finds the zone.
Little different arm angle for McIntosh, a little different velocity. So it's going to take a little bit of adjustment by the Redskin hitters here.
And his release point, you see it's coming in there at an angle.
Yeah, he's more sidearm here, and so the ball has a different movement as it's going to the plate, and he doesn't throw as hard as Danford was.
The next pitch misses, evens it up at 1-1 here. 2 downs, grounded to 3rd, through the legs. And here comes the 10th run, being told to go home by head coach Dustin Waters. And now it is 10-0. Both Kane Weber and the pinch runner Aiden Schieber make it 10-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. They've had 5 runs cross here in the bottom.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that's a 2 RBI single right there. He hit that ball hard. It would have been a nice backhanded play by the 3rd baseman. But we're going to give Downs 2 RBIs, at least in my book.
So now we see Oakley Carbine for his 3rd appearance today. The right-handed batter. Swing and a miss.
And it wouldn't surprise me with the 11th run being at first base with Justin Downs if he isn't real aggressive here on the base paths with 2 outs.
He will take 2. And the pitch just slipped out of Nathan Cook's glove there, and he'll just throw it back to McIntosh, allowing Downs to get to 2. The Redskins are wanting this 10-run rule here.
Yeah, they have to obviously go back out on the field and play defensively, but this would benefit. Right now, the perfect guy's up. Oakley Carbine with a chance to give him that 10-run lead, and he can go out and shut the door in the 5th.
He'll swing and miss the 1-1. It's now a 1-2 count here, and McIntosh does not want to allow that to happen. The 1-2. Outside, evens up at 2-2. And, you're right. They could even tell Downs to try to take 3. There's been some incidences there.
They could, and then if the ball were to get away from the catcher or whatever, that would be lead to an easy run.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. McIntosh will get out of the inning, as that is out number 3, but 5 runs cross.
5 runs on 1 hit.
Whew.
And 1 left on.
We'll take a break. The top of the 5th is on the way. We will see the Bobcats in the batter's box up next.
Are you tired of slow speeds, rising bills, or internet that struggles when everyone's online? Then now is the time to make the switch to Surf Internet. Here's why Aaron switched.
Competitive prices, no contracts, reliable service, and nice people to work with.
Switch today so you can experience the Surf difference. Fiber internet plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, plus free installation and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck here in the spring. 10-1, the Redskins really taking it to the Bobcats right now.
Yeah, they were able to just pile on a little bit. A couple defensive mistakes by the Bobcats and a pitching change, and the Redskins were able to get 5 there. We got a pitching change here for the Redskins. We got Tony Hookman coming in to replace Oakley Carbine.
And just watching him warm up, you talk about a sidearm.
Yeah, he's
here.
down even a little lower than McIntosh was.
That reminds me of that pitcher. I always forget his name, but he was on the Red Sox, I think. He always pitched like that years ago.
About every team has somebody like that nowadays, it seems like, yeah.
I always think that could hurt your arm.
Deceiving the hitter.
We will start with the 8-9 and back to the top hitters for Oregon Davis. It'll be Andrew Soroki.
So the final line for Oakley Carbine, 4 innings pitched, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 hits, and I don't have his strikeouts and walks calculated, but a good outing. Exactly what, if you would have asked Coach Waters if he would have liked for Oakley to get to go 4 innings and give up 1 run, I think he would take that any day of the week. So Oakley did exactly what Coach needed him to do tonight.
Soroki will step in, the right-handed hitter to face.
He had a single and stole second back in the second inning.
Anthony Hoekman will deal his first pitch of the afternoon. It's a pop foul ball back to right field, and he almost had it the right fielder for the Redskins.
I think it's a foul ball. He gave the safe sign, so that meant he didn't catch it. Okay, there he just gave it foul ball sign. It was kind of tough to see from this angle up here.
Greg Cannon tried to make the play.
Gage.
Oh, Gage Cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got his name wrong on Max Preps. Thank you for correcting me. Here's a little dribbler tracked down by Hoekman, and he underhand throws to first to get the out.
Yeah, a little fly ball between the pitcher and first baseman off the end of the bat, and Hoekman didn't catch it initially, but picked it up off the ground and flipped to Schieber at first for the force. So good defensive play.
Harlan McCallum for the Bobcats steps in.
Struck out back in the second.
Swings and misses the first option from Hoekman. Strike 1 with 1 out here. Top of the 5th, 10-1. Next pitch inside at the elbow. Evens up at 1-1. Anthony Hokeman finds the zone. 1-2. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. And going down swinging is Harlan McCallum for out number 2. And this will take us to the top of the batting order.
Back to Ryland McIntosh, who struck out in the first, grounded out to short back in the third.
Hokeman right to work, the right-handed pitcher. This one gets away from him behind the batter, Ryland McIntosh. A wild pitch there.
Well behind him. Neither, you don't see that very often. The catcher didn't move. The hitter didn't move. It was probably
we're letting that go.
3 feet behind. The on-deck hitter can get that, or the assistant coach. Head coach, Dustin Waters, with his first trip to the backstop today.
Oh, and this one will be Ryland McIntosh. He lets it hit him, so he will get beamed and take his base.
Boy, I love it.
That one hit him in the midsection.
Yes,
there.
It did. He didn't even move. He didn't even turn
said,
to take it in the backside. It hit him right in the side of the leg, or in the
just
in the side.
Right
yeah.
there. So 2 outs here, but 1 on. First pitch offered to Baze Swanson.
Swanson grounded out to the pitcher and struck out in the third.
Next pitch from Hokeman. Outside. I believe it's 2-0.
It is 2-0.
2-0 count, 10-1 the Redskins lead. Hokeman right to work. Low and away. Three-0. And he will end up walking Baze Swanson to take his base, and now we see Brady Danford. And if you're Hokeman, you'll have to be careful here because Danford, he's going to swing for the fences.
Yeah, he's home run in the first, double in the third. So both balls, 1 ball over the left field fence, 1 ball off the left field fence.
Hokeman to deal.
Ooh, had a pitch to hit right there, just missed it.
And it will be a foul tip, making an 0-1 count here to Brady Danford.
I don't think Hookman wants to put this pitch in that same location. It'll be hit pretty hard.
Next pitch, outside, ball 1. One. And this one's a wild pitch that gets past the catcher. Donovan Wittes allows both runners to advance. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Bobcats with 2 outs, and Brady Danford's in.
Yeah, again, the catcher, runners on base, the catcher kind of has to try to get out and catch that one, but that was a tough play. And now we're having an umpires meeting in front of the plate here. I don't know what the situation is. No idea what that could have been. But anyway, 2-1 count. Second and third, 2 outs.
They're making dinner plans.
Yeah, could have been. I don't know what they could have been talking about right there.
He deals the 2-1. It's outside, ball 3. So Danford in a good situation here. He'll step back in. Hookman, the 3-1. Ooh.
Balk.
So the balk will allow a runner to cross. And that's Ryland McIntosh. So now it's 10-2. And I think Coach Waters is going to have a word with Hookman here. He did not want to let a run cross there.
Yeah, and the balk just came from he never came set. I guess when he started his motion, he dropped his hands right before it. You have to stay set for a second. It's a hard rule to explain on the radio for sure. Because it's a hard rule to explain in person.
Because it's an interpretation to the umpire. Next pitch popped up high, back to center field by Danford. And it will be caught for out number 3.
So it ended up with 1 run, no hits, 1 runner left on.
Brady Fort with the catch. We'll take a break, come back. 10-2 is the score. The Redskins lead the Bobcats.
LAP Waste can offer services for trash removal, large or small. Here's Kirby Anderson.
We do offer front load service in 2, 4, 6, and 8 yard dumpsters for front loads. And we also do a lot of roll off in 12s, 15s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and we even got quite a few packers at job sites that are permanent places to where they need to dispose of a lot of trash.
Here's Honey Lamer.
Just give us a call at 574-542-4019 and we'll get you all set up.
We go to the bottom of the 5th here in Knox, Indiana, as the Knox Redskins lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats 10-2. The Redskins up to bat next. On the mound in relief is Ryland McIntosh. Brady Danford started on the mound for the Bobcats, and McIntosh is now trying to keep this game alive. If the Redskins are able to get 2 runs across, it would be the 10-run rule here in the bottom of the 5th. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. We're so glad you joined us for some Indiana High School baseball action. Monday, April 13th, 2026. Tomorrow we'll be back here in Knox as the Redskins host the South Central Satellites. We remember that game last year, Coach. That was a great game. South Central, Knox here. You remember that game?
Oh, yeah, that was a good game. Yeah, very good game.
The Redskins it was a walk-off RBI.
Walked them off, yep.
Walk-off RBI single. I think Xavier Boyd was the one that made that play happen that night. But back here, almost a year later, the Redskins are really taking it to the Bobcats. We'll start with the number 9 hitter, Keegan Everidge.
And he started off last inning with a walk and then started the 5-run inning. So he struck out and walked, scored a run.
First offered pitch from McIntosh is outside, ball called. Good eye from Everidge. McIntosh in the dirt. Ball 2. And if I'm not mistaken, the Everidge really got things going for the Redskins in the last half inning.
Yeah, he did. He was the right guy to have leading off the inning, especially with the top of the order coming up. So
might be in a same situation.
Yeah,
here.
if he can get on here, then the inning's shaping up and or going to be in good shape for the Redskins.
McIntosh now behind the count, 3-1. Everidge in a good situation here. Inside, ball 4, and Everidge will take his base here in the bottom of the 5th.
Back to the top, Brady Fort. He is singled and scored, walked and scored, and grounded out to the pitcher.
He'll step in to face McIntosh for the first time this afternoon. There to take two is Everidge. Fort will lay down the bunt. Dribbler back to McIntosh. He'll snag it, throw over to first for the first out. But now in scoring position is Keegan Everidge with one out, and we will see Xavier Boyd, the left-handed hitter, step in.
So Boyd today has struck out. He has singled and scored and then had a sac bunt in the fourth.
Foul tips. The first pitch, 0-1. The next one is popped up high, out of play over our heads. So 0-2?
0-2.
McIntosh. Kicks and deals. Grounder to second. Danford has it, gets it to Soroki. Everidge gets to 3, and that's the second out.
So far, Wittes is looking to be the leader in the clubhouse as far as player of the game tonight. He's at reach base 3 times, walk hit by pitch, single, RBI, 3 runs scored. Well, not 3 runs scored because he had a courtesy runner, but produced 3 runs in that spot. But good offensive game so far for Wittes.
He'll step in to face McIntosh. Swings on the first offered pitch. It'll be a base hit back to left field. Will he turn for 2? He won't, but it will be an RBI single for Donovan Wittes, adding to the illustrious day he's had, and that'll bring Everidge home.
Yeah, he's had a perfect night, on base 4 times. We'll have a courtesy runner, I'm assuming, here. No, they're going to let Donovan run for himself here.
So now we will see Kane Weber in. He will be hit by pitch. So 11-2 is the score. The 10-run rule.
Winning runs at second here with 2 outs. I didn't even get a chance to talk about Weber's spot. He sacrificed bunt, reached on that sacrifice bunt, reached on an error, 2 runs scored. Now he's hit by a pitch, so he's been on base 3 times today.
And now here is
Aiden Schieber, who's in the spot that Dallas Fletcher started today with.
And they did bring the courtesy runner now.
Okay.
At second, and there's a wild pitch. It will get past Nathan Cook, the catcher, and that allows both runners to advance. So now the winning run, 90 feet away, the courtesy runner, Ethan Lynham. Lynham?
Yeah, Ethan Lynham.
Lynham.
So now this situation here puts a lot of pressure on the catcher. Pitcher doesn't want to throw the ball in the dirt because it'll be a tough play.
1-0. Outside 2-0. And you know it's nerve-wracking for McIntosh because he doesn't want to allow this game to end early.
No.
Trying to keep the spirit alive for the Bobcats as he'll deal the 2-0. Outside 3-0 to Schieber. Next pitch. Big hit back to center field. It'll be a base hit.
And that'll do it.
A walk-off RBI single, bringing the winning run across. Ethan Lynham. And the Redskins will win this game 12-2 in 5.
And Aiden Schieber with his first at-bat of the day with the walk-off RBI single. So
Well, congratulations to the Redskins. They end things early against the Bobcats, their cross-county rival, with a 10-run rule, 12-2 in 5. We'll take a break, come back. Our Collins Insurance post-game show is up next. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support. Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
12-2 in 5 as the Redskins beat their cross-county foe, the Oregon Davis Bobcats, in some baseball action here on WKVI. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Kevin Hannon. A strong start for the Bobcats, and they did quite well. But man, that bottom of the fourth, when the Redskins had 5 cross, that was a huge moment for them.
Yeah, that was the backbreaker there. They got Brady Danford kind of ran out of gas a little bit, lost his stuff, had thrown a lot of pitches in the first 3 innings, and it just got away from him there. And that's baseball.
And the one thing Coach Danford talked about was he wanted to get going early. Well, they were able to do that. It was just sustaining it.
Yeah, they got going early, and that was off Brady Danford's bat, third at bat of the game, and he hits one over the left center field fence to give him the lead, and just didn't hold up today.
Yeah, several guys out on the field for the Redskins had a great defensive game, but the pitching from them, it started with Oakley Carbine and then finished up with Hookman.
Yeah.
They had a plan of attack today, and it worked.
Yeah, Oakley did a nice job giving them 4 innings and only giving up the 1. Actually, I think he gave up 3 hits, but only gave up the 1 run. So he exactly what they needed. Especially, I think Coach Waters said they're going into a busy week. I know we see him here again tomorrow against South Central. So it was important for Oakley to give them those 4 innings.
If you're the Bobcats, where do you go from here? Still searching for your first win.
There was good things today. They got a good pitching performance from Brady. I don't know if that's his brother, the other one who had a good day at the plate, but they just got to clean up. They made a few errors and just got to clean those things up, and that just comes from the practice time that you get and the things that happen during the games. But you just got to be better defensively and make those routine plays.
Any stats that stand out to you from either team during this game?
Just the number of guys from, and I don't have the exact number totaled up, but just the way the Redskins got a lot of their guys on base. They had hit by pitches. They had 2 sacrifice bunts. Just doing the little things, taking a walk, putting the ball in play, reaching on an error. Those are winning plays. They don't make your batting average any better. They don't look good on max preps, but they win games.
Well, a big win for the Knox Redskins. We'll take a quick break and come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We'll also have our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's up next here in a Collins Insurance postgame show. Don't go anywhere.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
We're talking with Kevin Hannon, our sports analyst, for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. I know we kind of talked about that very important winning run crossing, but something that you kind of mentioned in the break there, I think you're right about this play of the game.
Yeah, the play of the game was obviously you like in this day and age of baseball, you like the long ball. I think it has to go back to Brady Danford when there's 2 outs down there in the first inning, and Oakley Carbine's trying to get his team off to a good start. Danford's trying to get his team off to a good start. Hits that solo shot to left center and got OD out to the lead, and which is exactly what Coach Danford was looking for, and I think that's the highlight play of the game.
That is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. We'll take a break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
I appreciate it, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who you thinking, Coach?
Well, in looking over at my scorebook after the game, a lot of guys from Knox did a lot of things today, but when you get to that 3 spot for Knox and you just see 4 runs scored in that spot. You see, 4 times on base. Obviously, they weren't his runs because he had a courtesy runner, but Donovan Wittes, the catcher, really had a great offensive game and did all the things you really want a baseball player to do, and I talked about it before. He didn't have 4 hits. He didn't have any extra base hits, but he walked in the first. He got hit by a pitch in the third. Back-to-back RBI singles in the fourth and the fifth, so ends up 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and just a really productive day. So Donovan Wittes gets that title for tonight's game.
Good job and congratulations to Mr. Wittes. Well, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action tomorrow night here in Knox to see the Redskins host the South Central Satellites for some more baseball action. We will be going live. We plan to go live at 4 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB Sports content. Something new we started this year is we are video recording these games and uploading them on my personal YouTube and X pages under Mitch's Inside Mike. All of my broadcasts in chronological order dating back to 4 years ago are in order on YouTube and X. Our games that you'd help me.
God, and they could even see me on those, couldn't they?
They can. Well, I started video last year where I videoed us. Now this year I'm videoing the action. Of course, it's kind of hard to see the action through the fence, but it's better than nothing, and that's what we're doing. Of course, you can listen. You always can listen first, and then I'll edit the video and upload that sometime by late tonight or early tomorrow where you can watch back and listen along with us. Coach, I appreciate you coming back for another season. Final word from you.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I hope all the games are exciting. I hope we get them all in, and I just wish all the teams and coaches out there listening now on a healthy spring season, because it's April 13th. Before you know it, you'll be getting ready for sectional, and time flies. So enjoy it.
Well, our final in this one saw the Knox Redskins beat cross-county foe, the Oregon Davis Bobcats 12-2 in 5. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball. For our sports analyst Kevin Henn and in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing, and JT's Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.